Hey guys, it's Aaron. I'm so excited to show you the most recent version of the Wedistry app. The Wedistry for Wedding Parties app is the best way to assign your wedding party to their events and the best way to create and manage your wedding party events. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's create a wedding, and we're going to call this wedding the Big Day. And this is going to be on June 1st at 12 p.m. So what we'll do is we'll choose an image for the wedding, and then we'll enter the bride's information and the groom's information. So the bride's name for this example is going to be Kay. And we'll do the same thing. We'll choose an image for the bride. And now we'll enter the groom's information. So the groom's name will be Jay. And we'll do the same thing. As soon as that bride's image is finished, we'll choose an image for the groom. Okay, great. So we have our information, and we're just going to give it a second to all upload, and then we can create our wedding. All right, we're all set. So our wedding is created, and all you do is tell it your role. So just take a second to look at the roles here. So it gives all of the wedding party roles, but it also gives the officiating minister, passage reader, musician, those who will be involved in the actual wedding, and then photographer and flower girl and ring bearer. So those are all of the roles that we thought were best to include. So I'm going to put in groom and confirm. So there we have it. Our wedding is created. It tells us it's in a month, and we will go ahead and create our first wedding event. So let's create the wedding shower. We also have wedding day, ceremony, tux fitting, rehearsal dinner, reception, bridesmaids day, honeymoon, dress shopping, guide time, and engagement photos. These are all events that you can create in this app and keep track of. So let's go ahead with wedding shower. We'll say this is the Smith wedding shower. And this will be on May 1st at 12 p.m. Okay, and it will end, let's just say at 1 p.m. on May 1st. Okay, and we're all set. Then we will just put in the address. We'll say this one is in Atlanta. And this is optional to put the location in. And we're almost finished with our first event. And there we go. All right, so the great thing is once you have your wedding created, then you can go down and you can keep track of all the events here on the same page. So you can see that the wedding shower is in 7 days. And then if you go to the events, you can see the same thing. If you just want to see all of the wedding events, you can go to your event list and it will show you all of those as well. And so let's go back to the home page. Our wedding is created on our home screen. Then it's perfect. It's there. It's ready to go. We can keep track of our events, and it's very simple that way. And so let's do one more thing, and let's add someone to the wedding. So we're going to invite our friend John to the wedding as well. And this is going to be our groomsmen. So let's create the invitation. Great. So that's created as well. And when we go to our wedding party, what we'll see is John is created there, or is invited to the big day. And so that's a great way to keep track. At the top, we'll see the big day wedding, and then everyone who you've invited will be there listed. And the great thing is when John opens up John's Wedistry app, John will only see the events that John is invited to. So the events, so let's say it were a different event. If John were not invited, then John would not see that in John's list. But this is all set now, and all you can do is you can go through and invite the rest of your wedding party, and it'll just take minutes to manage. So it's a great way to just keep track of all your wedding events. All right, thanks so much.